Good morning, everyone. Today is Junk Journal January, day 4, and that is Tuck Spot. Hi, I'm Sylvia, the crafty old lady, and today, obviously, I'm going to be making a tuck spot. This is my next page, but I think I'm going to skip the music paper and go over to this because I want to try to have a background, a pretty, more solid background like this, or this, or this, with a fussy cut tuck spot. So, I would cut out a couple of flowers. I've got this option. I've got, this option. And I've got this option. And then I wanted to make a journaling card, which I may end up just cutting this off here and making a folding, like a journaling card, like a card, like a greeting card. I also, when I put the backing on, I want to just put it on so that there can be a pocket back here too. So I have to decide what I like the best. Now this would only go if I used like a yellow flower. So I could do that. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. This would also work with this page, and actually so would this, but I tend to feel like this would go better with one of these. And I'm thinking that this would make the tuck spot just a little bit too big, because I would want to cut to here. That's what I would think would be a tuck spot. And yeah, I think we're going to leave this one out. We're going to rule out that one. And I could make this a bottom fussy cut tuck spot, but to me a tuck spot is on a side or a corner. So I think I'm actually going to go with these two. I think these two kind of go the best together, even more so than this. And then I can save these for another layout. Yes, that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to put this as my pocket background, just like that. Hopefully I have enough of it. I think if I do it this way, I'll have enough. We'll leave a little pocket up here, and I'm going to pick some of these flowers to make a tuck spot in the corner. So my first order of business is to get this measured. We're going to cut it here and here. All right. This is flimsier paper than the other ones. The other ones were really heavy cardstock, which would have been great for a pocket. It would have been sturdier, but this is prettier as far as I'm concerned. How y'all doing? What's your weather been like? I have been told that we're supposed to have a bit of a snowstorm over the weekend. It's actually flurrying right now. It's Thursday the 4th, in the morning of the 4th as I'm filming. And let's just cut out here. And it's, it looks like a snowy day, but it also looks pretty bright, so I don't think it's going to last. And then I looked up the weekend weather. Oops, I'm going to put that here. Maybe I should put it here. That might work. Then cover up all that blank white. And I'll just go out of order with my prompts. That's not a big deal. Alright. I keep getting off on a tangent and forgetting what I was talking about. Oh, I did look up the weather. And it looks like in my area, I live in the southern tier, central New York, leather stocking region. And leather stocking region, I think, comes from James Fenimore Cooper's Last of the Mohicans, but I'm not sure because we do live near Cooperstown, and that's where the book is written about, that area. That's where Cooper lived. Anyway, see, I got off on another tangent. We're only supposed to get 1 to 3 inches in our area. So I'm very thankful for that. And I have some squirrels trying to notify me that they're out of peanuts. They're in my window. One of them is very close to eating a peanut out of my hand, and I'll be so thrilled the day that happens. But they come to tell me when they want more peanuts, but I'm going to go broke if I give them a peanut every time they ask for one. So I only throw out a couple of handfuls of peanuts every morning. And the only reason I actually do that is because they were raiding our bird feeder and just like emptying it every 10 minutes. So I put a baffle up, and then, you know, I don't mind feeding the squirrels. I just don't want them to totally eat every bird seed that we ever put out there. So, so they only get a handful every morning, because I felt sorry for them that they couldn't get any bird seeds anymore. But I have to be careful not to spend too much money feeding them too. So I'm thinking I'm going to just try fussy cutting along here, and that's pretty much the whole bottom of the page. And yeah, I think that's what I'll do, and when I'm done fussy cutting that out, I'll come back. Alright, so I have fussy cut out my little tuck spot, which fits absolutely perfectly on the page. And now I'm just going to glue around like parts of this. Some of these petals are definitely going to get worn out if I mess around with them too much. So I'm just going to kind of put some here and here and maybe here. And that's going to be my little tuck spot. So I'll hold that down for a minute. And yep, these are like curling up, which not ideal, but we can live with it. Let that dry a little bit. I think that's really pretty, and I used to do this a lot, but I kind of got out of the habit because I'm always I feel like I'm always in a hurry, and I'm not really in a hurry. But I have to admit that when I do these challenges, I do think it adds to my anxiety, because once I commit to something, I have a very hard time not following through with it till I'm done, even if it's causing me stress. So this is what it looks like on the other side. So there's no journaling on the spot on the other side, but if I do that, the journaling spot can be on this side, and I could further decorate on this side, or I could just put paper for more journaling, like lined, I could glue lined paper to this side. But I'm not sure I want to put it in this tux. Oh, that looks so pretty though. I'm going to wait for this to dry more. I was thinking I would put that in there because it's so thick, but I think it's going to look good in that. And I need to put something else in there. I do have this one. I could do like this. Actually, I think I will, because it fits perfectly in there too. I'll just cut off this white, and I think I will put the paper on that side, and I'm going to round the corners. It looks like I need to trim that better. Yeah, so last night I picked up Bethany at about 1 o'clock yesterday, and we did our usual sign bingo in the car. And we also, you take Dobby to the dog park, and then sometimes she wants to get like a McDonald's on the way home back to our house, that kind of thing. So we did that this time. And then she ate her food, and then our son and his wife and our grandson came over, and we had a little birthday party for him while he was here, and that was nice. I think, yeah, I have to leave it this length or it's going to be too small for the pocket. So we did that, and then we played some games, and Bethany wanted to take a bubble bath because she's not allowed to take baths at her house because of her seizure disorder. So whenever she comes home, she likes to usually take a bubble bath. And so she did that. And then we played hide and seek and sang some songs, and she was exhausted and she was ready to go home. And she is now referring to her house as my house. Not me, but her. You know, she says, I want to go back to my house now and get my medicine and chill out and whatever. So that is really neat that she's making the differentiation and accepting that that is her house now. And yeah, so I'm very happy with that progress she's making. So that's going to go in here, and this is going to go in here. I think I might staple some kind of pull tab on here. I could sew it. Sewing would look better. I think I will sew it. So I'm just going to glue that onto the back of this for some journaling. And then actually, I think I'll leave this blank and I can put pictures of my grandkids. Like I could put pictures I took from the birthday party on here, something like that. So that's what we'll do with that. But let's first get this glued on. And then I'll put the topper on, and I think that's going to be it. I found an old vintage tracing paper pad. This is it. It's kind of yellowed, which is cool. It's not as see-through as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like almost transparent. So I'm looking forward to trying that out in a journal. I don't know how old it is, but it's pretty old. Okay, so let's go ahead and I need to glue this paper with my glue stick. I have to find some kind of fabric that sort of matches with this. Oh, I do not want to do that. So, even though I normally would put stuff about my family in my personal junk journal, I think I might put it in this one this time. These I consider an art journal, but you know, why not use it as something else? So I was thinking about edging, but I don't know. I think I'll leave it like that. I'm going to go get some fabric to put on top here, and then we will attach that. Okay, so these are my fabric choices for the pull tab. Got this one. I've got this one. Let's see if I can make it bigger. I've got this one and this one. Oh, I think this almost matches this. Okay, so these two are out, and then I have this one, and I'm decided I love this one. Which one would you choose? Gingham, medium pink, white, or this one? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments which one you would pick. Now, if I was being my usual anal self, I would iron this and I think I am going to be my usual anal self and iron that. I am not one that likes to use wrinkly fabric in my journals. I just realized I'm out of pink thread. I had orange in my machine, and I think this is even too orangey. I think my best bet is this color. I also have a yellow, which might be okay, but it's a very bright yellow. And yeah, I don't think yellow is going to do the trick. I'm going to just go ahead and use this one to sew my topper on. So here is my journaling card with the with the tab sewn on the top, tab topper, and that's the back. Unfortunately, my bobbin thread was still kind of that orangey color, but it doesn't really look that bad. So that's that, and we're going to put this in here in this pocket, or I guess this could be called a tuck spot too, because we're tucking something in there. Okay, so for the number, I'm just going to get a number, white number 4, take that center piece out. I should have got my little tweezers, because this is tricky. And I'm just going to put this up in the corner up here. I thought that would look best. I don't want it to be too intrusive looking on this spread. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you are happy, healthy, and safe. And hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow for prompt number 5, which is a daily log. I guess that's like where you talk about your daily routine. I don't know, that I'm gonna have to get creative with that one. My daily routine is pretty boring. Alright guys, see you then. Bye bye.